I wake up to silence, the kind that isn't natural. No distant traffic, no birdsong. Not even the faint hum of electricity from the streetlights outside. Just nothing. I don't remember the last time I heard something real. Rolling over, I reach for my phone. The screen is bright in the darkness, glowing with a persistent notification. Another emergency alert. The same as before, probably. Shelter in place. Radiation levels unstable. Do not attempt to leave your home. I don't even bother to open it. The warnings haven't changed in days, maybe weeks. Instead, I check the time. 3:12 a.m. Feels meaningless now. There's no difference between night and day when the sky stays the same dull, gray haze. I force myself to get up, stretching my stiff limbs. My body feels heavier than it should, weighed down by exhaustion that never really fades. The house is cold. The power still works, but the heat never seems to stick. I shuffle into the kitchen, filling a glass with tap water. I don't know how much longer that will last either. The news, before it stopped, said the supply might be compromised. But I don't think I have a choice. I sip, staring at the calendar on the fridge. The days are all crossed out until a certain point. Then nothing. I stop keeping track after the broadcasts go silent. Then my phone buzzes again. Not just any buzz. The emergency alert tone. It blares through the stillness, cutting through my skull. I nearly drop my glass, fumbling to grab my phone. The screen flashes red. Urgent alert. I tap the notification with stiff fingers. If you find an extra room in your house, leave immediately. I read it, then read it again. An extra room? My breath fogs against the screen as I stare at the words, confusion prickling at the edge of my exhaustion. The government warnings before this all made sense. Radiation, contaminated air, the usual post-nuclear disaster survival tips. But this is something else. I glance around my house, suddenly aware of how still everything is. I've lived here for years. I know every creaking floorboard, every scuff on the walls. There's no way I wouldn't notice an extra room, right? The water in my glass trembles slightly. My hands are shaking. I set it down, swallow hard, and force a laugh. Maybe it's a mistake, a corrupted message. Hell, for all I know, the people running the emergency system are gone, and these alerts are just repeating like a broken record. Still, I can't shake the feeling that something's off. I step out of the kitchen, back into the hallway. My bare feet press against cold hardwood as I scan the walls, the doors. My house is small. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. A closet near the entrance. Everything exactly as I remember. But then, I see it. A door. At the end of the hallway. My stomach lurches. I stop breathing. That door wasn't there before. At first, I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I squeeze them shut, rub them, blink hard. But when I look again, it's still there. Old. Wooden. A brass doorknob, dull with time. I don't move. My breath is coming too fast now, shallow and tight. This isn't possible. I know this hallway. I've walked through it 1,000 times. I know where every door should be. And this one shouldn't exist. The emergency alert flashes in my mind. If you find an extra room in your house, leave immediately. A deep, animal part of my brain screams at me to listen. To turn around, grab my bag, and get the hell out of here. But I don't. I take a step closer. The air feels different near the door, thicker, heavier. Like standing too close to a radiator, except there's no heat. Just a pressure pushing against my skin. I lift a hand, hesitate, then I press my palm against the wood. It's cold, not like a normal cold door. This is deep, biting cold. The kind that sinks into your bones. My fingers instantly go numb. I jerk my hand back. My breath is loud in my ears now. I glance at my phone again. The alert is still there. The words seem more urgent now, like they're pressing into my skull. Leave immediately. I should, but I don't. Instead, I reach for the doorknob, and it turns. The click of the latch echoes through the silence. The door drifts open slightly, revealing darkness. Not just a dark room. Not the kind of blackness that comes from the lights being off. This is something else. Something deeper. A void, swallowing all light before it can reach inside. I feel my pulse hammering against my ribs. My body screams at me to run. But I don't. I lean forward, just a little, peering into the abyss beyond the doorway. The air is thick with something I can't name. My skin prickles. My ears ring. And then, somewhere deep inside that impossible blackness, something moves. A soft, shuffling sound, like bare feet on carpet. My breath catches. And then, from the darkness, a whisper. You shouldn't be here. I don't move. The whisper hangs in the air, stretching the silence into something unbearable. I didn't imagine it. I know that. It came from inside the room. A voice. My voice. Something stirs in my stomach, cold and tight, like a fist closing around my insides. My grip on the doorknob is clammy, slick with sweat. My pulse pounds behind my eyes. I should slam the door shut. I should turn around, grab my bag, and leave. The emergency alert said to. Leave immediately. Instead, I stand there frozen, staring into the dark. The whisper doesn't come again. The silence feels heavier now, like the house itself is waiting. Watching. I take a step back. My heel brushes against the hardwood, and the sound is deafening in the quiet. The pressure in the air shifts, subtle, almost imperceptible, but I feel it. Like the moment before a storm hits. My fingers tighten around my phone. I lift it, turning on the flashlight. A thin beam of light cuts through the darkness, but it doesn't reach far. The room swallows it up. The floor, if there is one, is shrouded in shadow. The walls are indistinct. There's no furniture, no sign that this space even belongs in my house. Just the dark. And yet, there's something about it. A shape, maybe. Deep inside the blackness. Too far to see clearly, but I swear it's standing there. Watching. I swallow hard. The air feels thick in my throat, like breathing through gauze. The back of my neck prickles. Every nerve in my body is telling me to run. But I can't. I take another step back. My foot catches on the uneven floor, and I stumble, slamming into the wall behind me. My flashlight flickers. The door creaks, moving ever so slightly. Then, a click. My phone screen flashes. A new message. Emergency alert. If you have opened the door, do not step inside. I stare at the words, heartbeat slamming against my ribs. My hands are trembling. I haven't gone inside. I haven't crossed the threshold. I'm still safe, right? Then I hear it. Breathing. Soft. Ragged. Coming from the dark. No, not the dark. From the door itself. The breath rasps, low and slow, just inches away. My stomach twists. I shine my flashlight toward the doorway again, and the door frame is deeper than it should be. Like the wood itself has stretched. The shadows writhe at the edges, shifting. Warping. The cold seeps into my skin, into my bones. I can't move. Can't breathe. Then, a shape emerges. It steps forward, just enough that the light grazes the edge of it. My chest locks. My vision tunnels. Because it's me. I don't understand. The figure standing just inside the doorway is me. Same height. Same build. The same shirt I'm wearing, wrinkled the exact same way. But the face, it's wrong. The skin is pale. Waxen. The mouth stretches too wide. The eyes. No. The eyes are missing. Hollow, empty sockets stare back at me, deep as the void behind the door. A mockery of my own reflection. I can't move. My body is locked up completely. Then slowly, it smiles. The mouth peels open, revealing too many teeth, sharp and uneven. A wet, creaking sound like stretching leather echoes through the space. My body screams at me to run. But I don't, because in that moment, it tilts its head and raises its hand, fingers curling, beckoning me forward, like it's inviting me in. A sharp vibration against my palm snaps me back. My phone. A new alert. Emergency alert. Do not engage. Do not acknowledge it. The words burn into my brain. I rip my gaze away from the thing inside the room. My breath is ragged, shallow, my entire body locked in place. My mind is screaming at me to look back, to confirm it's real. But I don't. I can't. The warning repeats in my head. Do not acknowledge it. I force my body to move. Slowly, so painfully slowly, I reach for the doorknob. My fingers tremble as they close around it. A whisper slithers out of the dark. Stay. No. No, no, no. I twist the knob. The metal is ice cold, but it moves. The door groans in protest as I push it shut, the sound stretching into something awful, like nails on glass. The air shudders. A sudden pressure, like a wave crashing against me, slams into my chest. The whisper turns into something else. A low, guttural laugh. Then, the door closes. The second it latches, the sound stops. The pressure vanishes. The air normalizes. The house is silent again, except for my heartbeat, thudding in my ears. I step away from the door. One step, then another. My breathing is still ragged, my hands aching from how tightly I've been gripping my phone. The screen is still open. The emergency alert is still there. I don't know how long I stand there, staring at the wood. But eventually my legs start working again. I back down the hall, not turning my back on the door until I reach the kitchen. The glass of water I left on the counter is still there. But the surface, it's trembling. A single ripple spreads outward, like something beneath it has shifted. I grab the edge of the counter, grounding myself. I need to leave. I need to get out of this house. The alert told me to. The second I saw the door, I should have run. I glanced toward the hallway again. It's still there. The door. But now, it's open again. The door is open again. I don't remember opening it. I don't think I did. I take a step back, my breath catching in my throat. The hallway stretches in front of me, silent, motionless, except for that door. Wide open, yawning into the black void beyond. I can't see anything inside. The shadows eat the light before it reaches the threshold. But I feel it. Something watching. Something waiting. My fingers tighten around my phone. I glance at the screen. The emergency alert is still there. If you find an extra room in your house, leave immediately. I should go. I should turn around, grab my bag, and run. But my feet won't move. Instead, I stand there, staring at the impossible doorway. My pulse pounds against my ribs. A thick, sinking feeling blooms in my stomach, heavy as cement. Then, a sound. Soft. Subtle. Like fabric shifting. Like someone sitting down inside the room. My mouth goes dry. I shouldn't look. I shouldn't look. But I do. Slowly I raise my flashlight, aiming it at the threshold. The beam flickers as it hits the darkness. The air seems to hum around me, vibrating in my bones. At first, there's nothing. Just the same deep blackness, swallowing the light. But as my eyes adjust, I see it. The room is identical to mine. Same bed, same nightstand, same uneven slant in the ceiling where the plaster warped over time. But something is wrong. The bed is made. Neat, pristine, tucked-in sheets. But I never make my bed. The nightstand has a book on it, perfectly placed at a right angle. But I don't own that book. The air is thick with dust, but I don't smell it. No musty, stale scent. No scent at all. Like the room isn't real. Like it's pretending. The flashlight flickers again. A static hum tickles at the edges of my hearing, faint but growing. Then I see it. The mirror. Across the room, hanging on the wall. The glass is foggy, warped. My reflection stares back, motionless. Too motionless. I frown, shifting my weight. The reflection doesn't move. My chest locks up. Then slowly, the other me lifts its hand and waves. I stumble back. The hallway tilts around me, the walls stretching for a split second before snapping back into place. My breath stutters. That wasn't me. That thing in the mirror. It knew I was watching. I squeeze my eyes shut. This isn't real. I repeat it in my head over and over, but the air is thick with something I can't explain. My body feels weightless, detached. A whisper curls through the silence. Come inside. I flinch. My eyes snap open. The flashlight beam shivers against the doorway. There's no one there. But the bed. It's different. The sheets are folded back now, like someone just climbed out of them. My stomach twists. My fingers shake. I didn't see it move. But it changed. I take another step back. My breathing is too loud. The static hum is pressing against my skull. The mirror catches my eye again. My reflection is still watching. But now, it's smiling. A new vibration rattles through my phone. My heart lurches. I yank it up, fingers shaking as I read the screen. Emergency alert. If you are inside the extra room, do not respond. Do not acknowledge it. Inside? I'm not inside. I whip my head up, but the door is closer. The hallway shrunk. I don't know how or when, but I'm inches from the threshold now. The darkness yawns in front of me, deep and endless. I can't move. I can't move. A soft creak echoes through the space, the sound of weight shifting on a bed. Then, a second whisper. You shouldn't be here. My blood turns to ice. I know that voice, because it's mine. The flashlight flickers. For a second, just a split second, I see a shape in the dark. Sitting on the bed, the silhouette of a person. Still, waiting. A hand rests on the mattress, fingers long, motionless. The other hand is on its lap, barely visible in the dim glow of the light. I don't want to look at the face. I know what I'll see. I know, but my eyes move on their own. And the instant I see it, the flashlight dies. Darkness collapses over everything. I can't breathe. My chest locks up. My phone screen is the only thing still glowing, but the emergency alert is changing. The words flicker, distorting. Then, new text replaces the old. Do not respond. Do not respond. Do not respond. The message repeats, filling the screen, flashing over and over. Then, footsteps. The bed creaks. Fabric shifts. It's standing up. I don't think. I don't breathe. I just move. Blindly, I slam the door shut. The sound shatters through the silence. The second it clicks into place, the air shudders. A wave of pressure slams into my skull. And then, everything is still. The house is quiet again. The door is closed. But I know, it's still there, waiting. And the worst part, I don't know if I shut it out, or if I locked it in. My lungs burn. My body feels wrong. I stumble back, gripping the edge of the counter for support. I need to leave. Now. I grab my bag, my keys. My hands are still trembling as I reach for the front door. But then I notice something. Something small. Something impossible. A second bedroom door. Across the hall. Identical to the first. Just as old. Just as still. The handle is already turning. The second door is opening. I don't touch it. I don't move toward it. But the handle turns anyway, slow and deliberate, like something on the other side wants me to watch. A sharp, sickening click echoes through the hallway as the latch comes free. I step back. My vision blurs at the edges, my breath thin and sharp. There wasn't another door before, but it's here now. The wood groans as it swings open. A sliver of darkness spills into the hallway, creeping over the floor like ink. The same darkness as before. I need to leave. The emergency alert repeats in my head. If you find an extra room in your house, leave immediately. I should run. I should be gone already. But my feet won't move. Something shifts inside the second room. A soft, weightless movement. I raise my phone. My fingers fumble over the screen, pulling up the flashlight again. The beam flickers to life, and the second room is identical to the first. The same bed, the same warped ceiling, the same mirror. I stare. My stomach twists into knots. It's not a different room. It's the same room. Copied, pasted, perfectly replicated, except for one thing. The bed is already empty. I suck in a breath. My hands are slick with sweat. I don't understand. The bed in the first room only looked slept in after I saw it. It was pristine before. But now it's like whoever was inside is already awake. Already moving. I step back again. The wood beneath me creaks. Then, a whisper. You're not supposed to be here. My blood turns to ice. It's closer this time. Behind me. I spin around. The hallway is wrong. Stretched. Warped. The walls bend inward, like the house is breathing. The air presses down. Heavy. Suffocating. The silence is too thick. The second door creaks behind me. I whip my head back around. The room is empty. But the mirror is different. There's someone in it. I don't want to look, but I have to. Slowly, I raise my flashlight, angling it toward the glass. At first, my reflection stares back. But something is off. The head tilts. The mouth stretches into a grin. Not mine. Theirs. A shudder crawls down my spine. My skin prickles. I lift my free hand. The reflection doesn't. The smile widens. Then, it raises a hand instead, and presses it against the glass. A vibration rattles through my palm. My phone. Emergency alert. Do not touch the mirror. I freeze. My breath catches. The reflection's grin twists into something else. The skin cracks at the edges, splitting open like overripe fruit. I step back, and it moves forward. The surface of the mirror shivers. The glass warps, rippling outward, like it's not solid anymore, like it's turning into a door. I bolt. I don't think. I don't hesitate. My body moves on instinct, sprinting down the hallway, away from the impossible rooms, the impossible doors. The walls breathe around me. The wood beneath my feet groans. The mirror hums. I don't stop. I reach the living room. The front door is just ahead. I grab the handle, twisting it hard. It doesn't move. The lock is gone. The entire lock mechanism is gone. I yank harder. Nothing. Behind me, the floor creaks. The air shifts. A presence. Waiting. Watching. My phone vibrates again. Emergency alert. Do not turn around. I clamp a hand over my mouth. My heartbeat pounds against my skull. Something stands behind me. I hear it. A slow inhale. The scrape of bare feet against the floor. I squeeze my eyes shut. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. The whisper slithers out again. Where do you think you're going? The voice is mine. But it's wrong. Too close. Too hungry. I lurch forward, slamming my fist against the door. The wood rattles, but it doesn't budge. The air behind me shudders. I hear it move. Closer. A static hum builds around me, pressing into my ears. My vision blurs at the edges. My body feels like it's being pulled. Then, another vibration. My phone screen flickers. A new message. Emergency alert. Find a window. Now. I stumble toward the nearest one. My hands shake as I fumble with the latch. It's stiff, too stiff, but I force it open. Cold air rushes in. The night outside is still. Too still. I glance back. A shadow looms at the edge of my vision. Tall. Twisted. Wrong. It doesn't look like me anymore. I don't think it ever did. The whisper slithers through the air. You can't leave. Then, it moves. I don't wait. I jump. The impact slams through my body. Grass. Dirt. Cold air. I'm outside. I scramble to my feet, chest heaving. The house looms behind me, windows dark, doors still. I don't look back. I run. My feet pound against the pavement. The night is eerily silent. No cars, no wind, no sounds at all. I reach the sidewalk. My phone vibrates again. I glance down, pulse hammering. Emergency alert. Do not go back inside. I don't plan to. I don't ever plan to. But then I notice something. Something that makes my breath stop. Across the street, another house. Identical to mine. Every window dark. Every detail the same. And in the upstairs window, a figure. Watching me. With my face. Smiling. I can't breathe. The figure in the window watches me. My face, but not mine. The same grin. The same tilted head. It's waiting. I take a step back, legs weak, pulse hammering. My lungs won't expand properly. The air is too thick. Then, the upstairs light turns on. A flickering, yellow glow spills onto the street. I see it more clearly now. It's not me. The features are off. Slight distortions, like a poor imitation. Eyes set too far apart. Cheekbones too sharp. And the grin, too wide. My stomach drops. I turn. I run. The neighborhood stretches in front of me. Silent. Empty. But wrong. Every house is identical. Same porch. Same windows. Same paint peeling in the same places. I feel like I'm running in circles. My phone vibrates. Emergency alert. Do not recognize it. My breath comes fast and shallow. Do not recognize it. What does that mean? The pavement blurs beneath me. My muscles scream. But I keep moving, keep pushing forward. Until another house. Same as mine. A flickering light inside. And in the window, another me. I skid to a stop. My chest tightens. The thing in the window stands perfectly still. No movement. No breathing. Just watching. I take a step back, and its head twitches. The grin spreads wider. Something inside my body shifts. A horrible, sinking feeling. Like the world is folding inward. Like I'm getting smaller. The air presses in. Another vibration. My phone. Emergency alert. Keep moving. Do not let it know you see it. I force my feet to move. Turn my gaze away. Keep walking. The silence is suffocating. No wind. No crickets. The houses stretch endlessly on both sides of the street. Every one identical. Every one wrong. I don't know where I'm going. I just know I can't stop. The emergency alert repeats in my head. Do not recognize it. Do not let it know you see it. But I did. I saw it. A fresh wave of panic crawls up my spine. I keep my eyes forward, even as I feel something watching. Following. The air grows heavier. The sky isn't right. No stars. No moon. Just an empty, black expanse stretching overhead. Like the world ends above me. Like the sky is just a ceiling. A low hum vibrates through my skull. The ground beneath my feet shifts. I stumble. Catch myself. The pavement feels softer. Not concrete. Something else. I don't look down. I can't. A noise shatters the silence. Footsteps. Slow. Deliberate. Behind me. I don't turn around. I don't stop. The emergency alert is clear. Do not recognize it. I quicken my pace. My breath rattles in my throat. The footsteps match me. Faster now. Closer. The sound echoes. Like I'm in a small space. Not outside. Not in a neighborhood at all. The thought makes my stomach turn. I glance at the houses again. The doors. the windows. I swear, they weren't this close together before. The street feels narrower. The world is shrinking. Or maybe I am. Another vibration. I don't stop running, but I glance at my phone. Emergency alert. Get out now. Out? Out of where? I choke back a sob. My body is screaming, lungs raw, legs trembling. The houses press in closer. The sky feels lower, like the world is squeezing me into something small. A cage. A trap. I run faster. The footsteps behind me do the same. Closer now. Too close. A whisper snakes through the air. You shouldn't be here. My own voice. But stretched. Distorted. Like something mimicking me. Copying me. The same way the extra room copied my bedroom. The same way the second room copied the first. I squeeze my eyes shut. I need to wake up. I need to get out. Then, something changes. Up ahead. A house. Different from the others. The door wide open. Dark inside, but not the same endless black void. Real shadows. Real depth. A way out. My legs burn as I sprint toward it. The footsteps behind me running now. The whisper closer. The world pressing tighter. I don't think. I don't hesitate. I throw myself inside. The air shifts. The pressure vanishes. Everything is still. The silence isn't suffocating anymore. I gasp for air, stumbling forward. My knees hit the floor. Wood. Real. Solid. I squeeze my eyes shut, chest rising and falling in ragged bursts. The humming in my skull fades. The footsteps are gone. I force myself to look up. The house is normal. Dim light filters in through the windows. Furniture. Bookshelves. Nothing warped. Nothing impossible. I made it. I got out. I sag against the floor, sucking in breath after breath. My body hurts. Then, a soft click. The front door, closing behind me. My chest locks up. The house is still. Too still. I reach for my phone, fingers trembling. The screen flickers. A new message. Emergency alert. Do not move. I freeze. I don't even breathe. Something shifts in the corner of my vision. A dark shape. Standing in the hallway. Watching. Waiting. I never left. I just stepped into a different room. And now, I'm not alone. I don't move. The emergency alert said not to move. So I stay perfectly still. My body screams at me to run, to lunge for the door, to do something. But I can't, because the thing in the hallway is watching. And I know with a horrible sinking certainty, if I move, it will move too. The air presses down. Heavy. Wrong. I can't see it clearly. Just a shape. Tall. Stretched. Hunched. The light from the windows barely reaches it, as if the shadows are thicker where it stands. It's not looking at me directly. Its head is tilted. Listening. Waiting. I squeeze my phone in my palm, forcing myself to breathe slow, quiet breaths. My muscles ache from holding so still. A new vibration. I glance at the screen. Emergency alert. IT knows you're here. I bite back a sound. My pulse is a hammer against my ribs. The thing in the hallway shifts. A slow, deliberate movement. Like it heard that. Like it knows I saw the message. I clutch my phone tighter. The walls seem to close in. I wait. It waits too. A horrible, silent standoff. The floor creaks. Not beneath me. Beneath it. The shape moves just slightly. A shift in weight. I feel my stomach drop. It's testing me. Seeing if I'll react. I don't. I can't. I stay frozen, barely breathing. But my mind is racing. If I can't move, if I can't leave, what do I do? Another vibration. I flinch. The thing shifts again. My heart slams against my ribs as I glance down at the screen. Emergency alert. There is another exit. Another exit. Somewhere in the house. But I'd have to move to find it. And if I move, it will see me. The shape in the hallway shifts again. It takes a slow, shuffling step forward. Just one. Testing. I keep my breath shallow. My fingers dig into my phone. The light in the room flickers. A whisper, so soft I almost don't hear it. Where are you going? My voice. But wrong. I clamp my teeth together, stopping the scream rising in my throat. It's mimicking me. Like the other thing in the window. Like the room that copied itself. Like the house itself. I need to find the exit. But how? I can't check my phone without making more noise. I can't risk another vibration. I close my eyes, forcing my thoughts to slow to focus. There has to be a pattern. A logic. The emergency alerts have been guiding me. Warning me. They haven't been wrong. The first room had a door that appeared when I saw it. The hallway changed when I acknowledged it. The house is reacting to me, to what I perceive, which means maybe the exit isn't something I find. Maybe it's something I create. I let my gaze drift, slow, careful, not toward the thing in the hallway. I don't acknowledge it. I look beyond it, to the walls, the floors, the space between. The house is shifting, I can feel it. I just need to see it differently. A way out, a door, a passage, something not here before. I focus. The edges of my vision ripple. The air hums. And then, I see it. A door at the far end of the living room. It wasn't there before, but it's there now. I shift my weight, slow, careful. My body screams at me to run. The thing in the hallway doesn't move. Not yet. I exhale through my nose. One shot. I bolt. The moment I move, the thing lunges. A burst of motion, long limbs, too fast, too jagged. A guttural sound erupts behind me, something between a hiss and a growl. The air warps. I throw myself at the door, grasping for the handle. Cold metal. Real. Solid. I twist it hard. The thing screeches. The door swings open, and I fall through. The impact knocks the wind out of me. I hit the ground hard. But it's not wood. Not carpet. Not inside. I blink rapidly, chest heaving. Grass. Dirt beneath my hands. A sky overhead. A real sky. Not the empty void from before. I made it. I'm outside. The house is gone. Nothing behind me but an open field. No doors. No windows. No wrong reflections. Just the night air and the distant hum of crickets. Like I was never inside at all. My phone buzzes. I don't hesitate this time. I lift it to my face, fingers trembling. Emergency alert. Do not look for it again. My entire body goes cold. The house. The extra room. The thing inside. I stare at the message, heart pounding. Do not look for it again. I don't want to. I never want to see it again. But something about the wording, the warning, it feels less like a precaution and more like a rule. I rise shakily to my feet. My legs feel like they barely belong to me. I scan the horizon. The neighborhood is gone. Just empty land stretching out in every direction. I should feel relief, but I don't, because there's something else. A feeling in the back of my mind. A slow, creeping realization. This isn't where I was before. This isn't my street. This isn't my town. This is somewhere else. And whatever got me out didn't send me back. I stand in the open field, breathing, not moving, not thinking, just existing. Because if I start thinking, I'll have to acknowledge the truth. I'm not home. I don't know where I am. The sky stretches out above me, black, empty, but different from before. Not that suffocating void. There are clouds now. Stars. A thin, pale moon. It should feel familiar. But it doesn't. Nothing does. I turn in a slow circle. The landscape is featureless. No buildings. No roads. Just rolling land stretching forever. The grass beneath my feet is tall and dry, shifting in a breeze I can't feel. A highway should be nearby. A house. A sign. But there's nothing. Nothing at all. I check my phone again. The emergency alert still lingers on the screen. Do not look for it again. My thumb hovers over the text. My mind races. The messages have guided me this far. Warned me. But they've never explained anything. They never told me what it was. Or where I am now. Another vibration. A new message. Emergency alert. Stay where you are. My stomach knots. Stay here? In the middle of nowhere? That's not an answer. That's a command. I glance around again, searching for anything, a landmark, a road, a direction. But the world remains blank. Empty. Except a flicker in the distance. I freeze. A light. Faint. Blinking. Like a signal. A way out. I check my phone. No new alerts. No warnings. Nothing saying I shouldn't go. I hesitate. Then take a step forward. The moment I do, my phone vibrates. I look down, pulse hammering. Emergency alert. Do not move. I stop. My body goes rigid. The night presses in. The light in the distance flickers again, steady, pulsing. I can feel it calling to me. But the alert, the message is clear. Do not move. Do not go toward it. Why? I swallow hard, fingers tightening around my phone. The light isn't natural. It isn't the glow of a house or a street lamp. It's too perfect, too deliberate, like it's waiting for me, like it wants me to follow. I shiver. Another vibration. I check the screen. Emergency alert. Look away. My throat tightens. I don't want to. I don't want to be alone in this empty place, staring into the void. But I listen. I turn my back to the light. It flickers one last time, then goes out. The air feels heavier. The wind stirs the grass around me. Something is out there, and it was waiting for me to notice it, to acknowledge it, just like the extra room, just like the thing in the hallway. A horrible thought slithers through my mind. I wasn't just sent somewhere else. I was sent deeper, away from my house, away from my town, further into whatever this place is. My breathing is shallow. My skin is cold. If the emergency alerts are right, if I can't go back, then what am I supposed to do? Another vibration. I look down, dread curling in my stomach. Emergency alert. Someone is coming. The words freeze me in place. My mouth goes dry. I scan the horizon, heart pounding. No movement, no shapes. But I know better than to trust what I see. Something is out here, approaching, and I don't know if it's like me, or like them. I force my breathing to slow. I need to think. The emergency alert didn't say to run, didn't say to hide, just that someone is coming. Does that mean they'll help me? Or, another vibration. Emergency alert. Do not speak to them. I clench my teeth. The wind shifts. The grass rustles. A sound soft but wrong. Footsteps. Slow. Measured. Coming toward me. I don't turn around. I don't move. The footsteps stop. Silence. Then, a voice. Soft. Friendly. Are you lost? A chill spreads through my veins. It's not a strange voice. It's one I know. Mine. I bite my tongue so hard I taste blood. Do not speak to them. I don't. I stay still. Silent. Breathing through my nose. The air trembles. The presence behind me waits. Then another voice. Familiar. You don't belong here. The tone is flat. Matter of fact. The words crawl under my skin. I squeeze my eyes shut. The emergency alert was clear. Do not speak. I stay silent. The presence lingers. Then, the wind shifts. The air lightens. The footsteps recede. I wait. 1 second. 2. 3. Then I risk it. I turn. Nothing. Only the field. The grass. The empty sky. But I can still feel them. Like a pressure just beneath the surface. Like a door half open, waiting for me to look through. My phone buzzes. Emergency alert. Do not stay here. I swallow hard. The warnings contradict each other. Before, they told me to stay put. Now they tell me to leave. But leave where? I glance around, searching for a path, a road, anything. The world is still empty. Except another light. Further away this time. Dim, flickering. Not calling to me. Not waiting. Just there. I hesitate. Then for the first time, I don't wait for the emergency alert. I move. And the world moves with me. I walk toward the light. The ground feels strange beneath my feet. Not solid. Not soft. Like something that isn't fully here. Like I'm walking on the memory of a place, not the place itself. I don't look back. I don't check my phone. I just move. And the world shifts around me. The light ahead flickers. Unsteady. Weak. Not calling me, not pulling me in. Just existing. And something about that feels better. Safer. Like it's not tricking me. Not waiting for me to make a mistake. I step closer. The air thickens. My skin prickles. A sensation deep in my chest, in my bones. Like I'm on the edge of something. Somewhere I shouldn't be. Somewhere I can't stay. The light pulses once. Then fades. Not gone. Just dimmed. Like a candle guttering in the dark. I freeze. This isn't right. Something about this place, this space between spaces. It's not empty. It's watching. A vibration in my hand. I don't check right away. I already know. Another warning. Another rule I have to follow. I inhale through my nose. Then glance down. Emergency alert. Stop moving. I stop. The moment I do, the world holds its breath. The grass stills. The air stops shifting. No wind. No sound. Just silence. Something is waiting. Not the thing from my house. Not the thing that spoke with my voice. Something else. Something worse. The light in the distance blinks once. Then dies. Total darkness. And the moment it's gone, the silence shatters. A rushing sound, like wind, but not. More like movement. Fast. Hungry. Coming toward me. I clench my jaw. The emergency alert told me to stop. So I stop. I don't move. I don't run. The sound closes in. A presence looms. Heavy. Overwhelming. I don't turn around. I don't acknowledge it. The rushing stops. Something settles behind me. Close. Waiting. I don't breathe. I don't even blink. The phone in my hand vibrates again. I can't check it. Not yet. Not while it's this close. Something shifts. Not movement. More like a pressure change. Like the space itself is bending around it. My pulse hammers. The phone buzzes again. And then, a voice. But not mine this time. Something else. Something old. You do not belong. A low, thrumming sound builds in my ears. Not a growl. Not speech. A vibration deep in my bones. A warning. I swallow hard. The last time something spoke to me, I didn't answer. I won't now either. I keep my mouth shut. I keep my breath even. I keep my feet planted. The thing behind me doesn't move. It waits. The phone vibrates one more time. Then the presence fades. Not gone. Just retreating. Lingering at the edge of my awareness. Watching. Waiting. For what? I exhale. Slow. Controlled. Then I check my phone. 3 new messages. The first. Emergency alert. Do not respond. I didn't. The second. Emergency alert. IT knows you are here. I already knew that. And the last. Emergency alert. Look down. I hesitate. Then lower my gaze. My stomach drops. There is no ground. No grass. No dirt. Nothing beneath my feet. I am standing on nothing. Not falling. Not floating. Just existing in the void. Like the world around me is a thin film stretched over an endless drop. Like I was never really walking at all. I feel sick. My head spins. I squeeze my eyes shut. Then open them again. The ground is back. But I don't trust it. My breathing is shallow. My mind races. The emergency alerts haven't steered me wrong yet. They know where I am. What's around me? They want me to survive. I think. Or maybe they just want me to follow the rules. I check my phone again. The screen flickers just for a second. Then another message appears. Emergency alert. You cannot stay here. I swallow against the lump in my throat. I know. But I don't know where to go. I type something for the first time. A single word. Where? The screen is blank for a long time. Then, forward. I look ahead. The light is gone. The world is empty. But I trust the alerts. I have to. I step forward. The ground holds. I take another step. Then another. The air shifts. The world bends. The sky flickers black, white, black again. The stars shatter. Something pulls. Not gravity. Something else. A force I can't name. I close my eyes. I keep moving. And then, the world breaks. When I open my eyes, I'm somewhere new. No grass. No field. No void. A road. Empty. Cracked asphalt stretching in both directions. And on the side, a single rusted road sign. The words are scratched out. Unreadable. But the numbers below it. I know them. My town's zip code. My heart stutters. I check my phone. One more message. Emergency alert. You are not home yet. A chill crawls down my spine. Because I already know that. This place looks familiar. But it isn't home. Not yet. Not ever. The road stretches ahead. Cracked asphalt. Familiar but wrong. No houses. No cars. No lights in the distance. Just a road leading to nothing. I take a slow step forward. The ground holds. I take another. The world doesn't shift this time. No bending space. No flickering sky. Just me. Alone. Almost home. The words feel like a lie. My phone vibrates. I check the screen, heart hammering. Emergency alert. Keep walking. I exhale. Then move. Step by step. Down the road to my not home. The silence is suffocating. No wind. No hum of distant power lines. Not even the sound of my own footsteps. Like I'm walking through dead air. Like I'm the only thing making sound matters here. Something shifts. A feeling deep in my bones. Like I'm being herded. Like the road isn't leading me anywhere. It's trapping me. A vibration. Another message. Emergency alert. Do not leave the road. I wasn't planning to. But now I want to. Just to see what happens. A test. A mistake. I shove the thought away. The road stretches on. No signs. No turns. Just endless asphalt and yellow lines. I keep walking. One foot in front of the other. A slow, steady march toward. What? My phone buzzes again. I glance down. Emergency alert. Look ahead. My stomach tightens. I lift my eyes. And stop. A figure. Standing in the middle of the road. Far away. Too far to see clearly. Just a shape, black against the dim sky. Watching. Waiting. I don't move. Neither do they. Another vibration. Emergency alert. Do not acknowledge them. A second later. Another buzz. Keep walking. My breath shudders. I move. The figure doesn't. Not at first. Then as I get closer. It does. Not like a person. Not like anything natural. 1 second it's still. The next it's closer. No footsteps. No movement. Just there. 20 feet away now. And I still can't see its face. My phone vibrates again. Emergency alert. Do not stop. I force my legs to move. My body resists. Everything in me screams to turn back, to run, to... No. No running. No looking away. Just walking. Just following the road. The figure is 10 feet away now. Still blurred. Still featureless. But wrong. Something in my gut knows it. Knows that if I see its face, I won't be able to leave. 5 feet away. Close enough to touch. I don't look at it. I don't acknowledge it. I just walk. Step. Step. Past it. A shape in my peripheral vision. Not turning to watch me. Not moving at all. Just standing. Like a scarecrow on the side of the road. Like a marker. Or a warning. The road keeps going. So do I. The air feels different. Like I've passed a threshold. Like I've crossed into something I shouldn't have. I check my phone. No new messages. I don't know if that's good or bad. A new sound. Soft. Distant. Wind. For the first time in what feels like hours. A low breeze stirring the empty world. I barely feel it, but I hear it. And under the wind. Something else. A hum. Faint, rhythmic. Mechanical. Familiar. I know that sound. But I can't place it. Not yet. I keep walking. The hum gets louder. My pulse quickens. A glow appears on the horizon. Orange. Flickering. Like fire. No. Like streetlights. A city. A town. Home. I move faster. The hum deepens. The world around me shudders. The sky ripples. Like a thin sheet of plastic stretched too tight. Something is wrong. But I don't stop. I can't. A final vibration. I check my phone. Emergency alert. You are almost home. Almost. Not yet. I step forward. And the world breaks again. Light explodes around me. Blinding. I stumble, shielding my eyes. The hum roars. The road beneath me cracks apart. And then, silence. Total. Absolute. I lower my hands. And I see it. My town. Empty. Still. Buildings stand where they should. Stores, gas stations, homes. But no people. No movement. Like a photograph. Like the town is waiting for me to step inside. My heart pounds. My fingers tighten around my phone. One last message. Emergency alert. Do not trust what you see. A cold, creeping dread settles in my gut. I am almost home. But something is waiting for me there. And I don't know if I can escape it. I step forward. The town waits. Silent. Perfect. Wrong. A thin layer of dust covers everything. The pavement. The rooftops. The windows. Undisturbed. Like no one has walked these streets in years. But that's impossible. This is my home. Isn't it? My phone vibrates. I check the screen, pulse hammering. Emergency alert. Do not enter. I freeze. My breath catches. The wind shifts. Dust stirs. Something in the air changes. A feeling deep in my gut. Something is watching. Something knows I'm here. And it's waiting for me to take that first step. I shouldn't go in. I know that. But my body moves anyway. A slow step forward. Then another. I cross the town's edge. The moment I do, the air thickens. The silence deepens. My skin prickles. Something about this place feels hollow. Like the town is a shell. Like it's not a town at all, but the idea of one. Like it's wearing my home's face, but underneath. Something else. Something old. Something that isn't meant for me. The hum is louder now. I know this sound. It's not a machine. It's not the wind. It's breathing. The town is breathing. I swallow against the lump in my throat. My feet scrape against the dust-covered pavement. I move through the empty streets, looking for someone, anyone. But I already know. There's no one here. No lights in the houses. No signs of life. Just a town frozen in time, like a stage set before a play begins. And I am the only actor. A shadow moves, just at the edge of my vision, gone before I can turn. Not a trick of the light. Something else. Something aware. I clench my fists. My phone buzzes. I check the screen. Emergency alert. Leave now. My chest tightens. I look around. Every street looks the same. No exit. No end. Just rows of empty houses stretching into forever. A sound. Soft. A whisper. I can't make out the words. It's coming from one of the houses. A house I know. My house. I stop in front of it. My stomach churns. The door is open. Waiting. I should turn around. I should run. But instead, I step inside. The air inside is warm. Familiar. The same layout. The same furniture. The same framed pictures on the walls. But the details are wrong. The furniture is too clean. The pictures. I stare at them. My hands go cold. They aren't pictures at all. Not photographs. Just painted copies. Flat. Fake. Like someone tried to recreate my life from memory. And failed. A floorboard creaks. Upstairs. My throat tightens. I know what's up there. I don't want to see it. But my feet are already moving. Step by step. Up the stairs. To my room. The door is open. A shape stands inside. Facing the wall. Motionless. Waiting. It turns. And I see myself. Not a reflection. Not a trick of the light. Me. Same clothes. Same face. But the eyes. Wrong. Too dark. Too deep. Too empty. It smiles. And speaks in my voice. You don't belong here. My phone buzzes. Hands shaking, I check the screen. Emergency alert. Run. I don't hesitate. I turn. Sprint down the stairs. Out the door. Back onto the empty streets. The town shifts. The buildings warp. The sky folds in on itself. I keep running, but the road stretches forever. No end. No way out. A scream. Not from behind me. From inside my own head. The thing wearing my face. It's inside me now. Whispering. Laughing. You shouldn't have come back. The town collapses. Reality cracks apart. And suddenly, I'm falling. I hit the ground. Hard. The air rushes from my lungs. I roll onto my back. Blink. I know this place. I'm standing in my hallway. My real hallway. Back home. For real. Maybe. Everything looks normal. The walls. The floors. The air smells like dust and static. But it feels different. Like I never truly left. Or like I never really came back. I check my phone. No new messages. No emergency alerts. The last message still on the screen. Run. I stare at it. Then slowly, I lift my eyes to the mirror in front of me. And my reflection smiles.